First, I sprayed some olive oil onto the loaf pan. Due to its hydrophobic properties, it allowed me to peel away the paper from the bread easier later on. Next, I tore off a sheet of culinary parchment and cut it to size. Then I very scientifically struggled to put the parchment in the loaf pan. Now, onto mashing the bananas. Now, we use overripe bananas because, well, as the bananas ripen, they convert starches into soluble sugars, which makes a more prominent banana flavor. Now, watch as I mash these very obviously frozen bananas because I'm so good at baking. And now, I'll open the sour cream. Anyway, sour cream, with it being naturally acidic, will not only add to the flavor, but also hold some moisture. Now, we have the dry ingredients. First up, some amount of flour, which will create gluten, which will help the dough rise by trapping gas bubbles and give the bread its unique texture. And for these next three ingredients, we will employ a very scientific method called, well, this glass bowl is give or take how much of each of these should be in here. Salt, as an antioxidant, will tighten the gluten structure and also bring out more flavor in the dough. Then we have baking soda, which when activated via being mixed with an acidic ingredient and a liquid, will produce carbon dioxide, more of which that the gluten can trap. Last but certainly not least, we have cinnamon, bringing its flavor through its photochemical compound known as cinnamaldehyde. Then, after mixing the ingredients thoroughly, we can move on to the butter that I definitely didn't forget to record browning. We brown the butter in order to get its unique flavor, which is caused by the Maillard reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars in the presence of heat. I'm using brown sugar here because it's more hygroscopic than white sugar, which leads to more moisture. Then I'll mix to combine the sugar and butter, after which I add an egg to help bind the two together. And here's where I'll add all three bowls together, starting and ending with the dry ingredients, and adding the dry ingredients and the moist ingredients at about equal amounts. Or not. And after mixing the three bowls together, we can finally add the chocolate chips. Then, once thoroughly stirred, we can then pour it out into the loaf pan, throw it in the oven at about 350 degrees for around an hour or longer. You now have what is in front of you.